here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Noles will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the lead.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you drop back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the option, the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the tailback. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Seminoles getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the ground game. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires it incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuevas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's McCoy. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The give to the back. He's loose. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Let's talk about Alabama. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Looking to throw at Simpson. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Noles want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Webster. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this defense, man, they came to play. early and often. No points allowed so far, and already 3 sacks on the day. Living in the backfield, making big plays. This defense is going to be tough today.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Simpson. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Pittman. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the Noles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
To the air, it's Simpson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gonna run it. It's Young. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. He leaves it with his back. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Bernard. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To throw, it's Castellanos. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Miller with the ball. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. To the ground with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It's a running room.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The option look. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Got it! They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. The play action fake. Moving out of the pocket. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The Seminoles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. On the run, it's Young. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to adjust the pattern. On the option. He'll toss it. Oh, a lot of space. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch. Good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest.
Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got room to work. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. To the air, it's Castellanos. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Touchdown, Florida State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the route is on.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Creates a little room. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Williams. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.